Hey guys, that's Fail5 here. I'm bringing you a Skarner again this time. My last Skarner guide was cut short. I wasn't able to upload part 2 because of a computer glitch. Didn't allow me to upload any videos. Also known as I needed to reformat. Anyways, I'm going to start off with a health pennant and health potion because I want to build into a Philo Stone as soon as possible. This is a ranked game in about 12 something elo. I think it's 1250. It's not my account. So I don't trust my teammates very much, so I'm not going boots. I want to get my Philo Stone for the GP10 as soon as possible. Anyways, I'm going to start blue buff, and I'm not going to start at ours. I realize Lee Sin is exhaust, and this usually means he's following that guide on solomid.net, which tells him to start red buff. So I'm going to go to his blue buff, take his, and then go to gank top level 2. This way when he goes to blue buff, there's nothing there. He loses out on a ton of experience. And if he is going to get blue buff, he's going to have to go for mine, which means he's in my jungle, and I might have a chance to kill him. So anyways, I start my Q because it gives me my main source of damage in the jungle. It's an AoE ability. It's about like 30s. And it helps you clear out and be one of the quickest clears in League of Legends. Of course you want to start wolves, not actually blue buff. Wolves spawn about 15 seconds earlier, so you're going to be able to get them out of the way before your blue buff gets up. So ask your teammates for damage, because of course you don't want to have to take everything on yourself if they can get free shots on. You can see here Soraka is getting some bananas in, which is pretty helpful. I'm pretty sure in this game Zyra wants me to give her blue level 1, but that's not happening. Sorry to say, level 1 your mid doesn't really need blue buff. They're facing another mid that doesn't have blue buff, so they don't need an unnecessary advantage. Mainly because it's going to shut you down so much in the jungle. So she's like sticking around. Hey, give me blue, bro. Give me blue, bro. Now I'm picking her back. This is why you need to be able to smite properly if you jungle. Because look at this. This dick face is going to press Q and try to steal my blue. You see that? Anyways, level 2, you're going to want to gank top. If you were on the other side, you wanted to gank bot, or you can just go about your jungle and get red buff. In this case, I'm close to top, so why not? I level up my shield level 2 because it's a speed boost, and my E is pretty useless. So you can sort of see how you go about ganking with Skarner. You initiate with your W, and then you auto-attack them and press Q. This is basically going to secure them in one spot, and as you auto-attack and press Q, you're going to want to step forward in the map, and then auto-attack them again. You don't want to just auto-attack them, because your character is going to go slower. You want to walk forward in the map yourself. You can see here my character drops off every auto attack. That's because I'm clicking on the map. So Aurelia stuck around too much. She should have flashed and just kept running, but instead she flashed and decided, hey, I want to get level 2 off of these minions. So I just flashed and killed her. Level 3, you're going to want to get Q again. Priority of skill goes your ultimate, your Q, your W, and you don't get E at all until you're forced to. So that's about level 13, the game forces you to get E. That's, like I said, of course, E is pretty useless compared to your other abilities. It's not actually useless. It would do well on like other champions, but his shield is so useful and his Q is so useful that there's no reason to get 50 extra health every single time you do Wraith Camp from your E. So you get red buff. Red buff makes Skarner one of the scariest junglers there is in the game, because every auto attack you're going to slow them down, and every single Q you're going to slow them down, and it's going to basically make it so nobody can get away from you. So now, I'm level 4 and Oriana's clearing out mid-wave, so I'm going to provide Zyra with a gank. Best case scenario is Zyra stuns her and we kill her. Worst case scenario is she uses flash. So Zyra's going to use her E and miss, so she flash. That's a pretty good scenario. She's still flashed, so Zyra has 1 flash above her. If Lee Sin wants to gank Zyra now, Zyra can just flash away, Oriana can't catch up. Or if I go in for round 2 and try to gank again, Oriana's that because she doesn't have flash. But I can see top, Aurelia is killing Riven with Lee Sin, and Riven is going to die from this. So as Skarner, you want to basically kill everything that's overextended, which in this case is Aurelia. She has no wards, and I have red buff. So I'm just going to bait her in a little bit, and as she gets closer to this minion wave, you can basically initiate a fight. If Lee Sin is there or not, you know he's really low health because he took two tower shots. So you can kill both of them. If Lee Sin tries to save her, she's going to die. So you see here she approached minions, and she's dead now. There's no way she's going to get away from red buff Skarner. Plus I'm 2 levels ahead, so there's nothing she can do. She has to basically take this death. So seeing as you killed the top lane, you want to go back into the jungle. Riven's got a pretty big advantage now. She has that minion wave to kill, and Aurelia's going to miss all of these minions out. I'm going to speed you up a little bit because I don't think you want to watch me farm. Alright, so now you know what to build, now you know what to level up, skill-wise. As for build, your main build is going to be Azania's, Merc Treads, Trinity Force, and then the rest is really optional. You can go for a Guardian's Angel, which is really useful, because standing up for round 2 in the middle of a team fight is pretty annoying if you're on the enemy team. It makes you untargetable, basically. Nobody wants to kill the guy with Guardian's Angel, because he's just going to come back up and be annoying. And they're not just going to leave you standing there killing their AD carry, though, so it's a tough situation for the enemy team. Guardian Angel's pretty useful. Here comes the second blue buff. I'm going to hand it over to Zyra because you don't need it. Let's speed this up a bit. I'm probably going to gank bot soon. Alright. Guardian's Angel is pretty useful. Force of Nature is extremely useful. In this case, there's only one AP carry, so Force of Nature gives you about 70 magic resist, which is all the damage that's going to be coming in from Orianna. Or it'll mitigate all the damage coming in from Orianna. Plus it gives you a speed boost, so Force of Nature is pretty huge. Guardian Angel is pretty huge. I don't really see any actual necessary items, but Aegis of the Legion is an item that I suggest everybody gets. Oh, you can see here, they extended a little bit. Tara tried to get some auto attack presses on Ashe or something, so Ashe can slow them with Q. I come in, I pulled Lee Sin just so he can't damage your Ashe, and I can basically get them very low. Zyra's coming in from the top, so she's going to be able to ult and probably kill both of them. Yeah, she ulted, she killed one of them. I should be able to handle Graves. The kill went to Ashe, so bottom lane's now ahead. Our mid lane's really ahead. She has blue buff, plus she got a kill and assist right now. And I'm really fed, so we're in a pretty good spot. And that's what you want to do. If you see their jungler, don't be inactive. If the jungler is bottom lane and you're top, go to their wolves and take the big wolf and take a small wolf. Leave him only one. Or you can, of course, gank top. Because that means, of course, he has no presence in top lane, and he has no way to stop you from taking his jungle. And if he's top, you can go to his bottom side of the jungle, take his golems, take his wraiths. You don't want to do nothing. So if he's top, you don't want to be in your jungle. You don't want to be a dick, basically, because your team's gonna look down on you if you're not helping them out, or if at least you're not countering them. And so you can see here, my first time's gonna be Aegis of the Legion. I don't see the point in hard gold right now because Aurelia is not very strong. And I mean, Aurelia the champion is very strong. But I'm talking about this Aurelia. This Aurelia is really bad, so she's not very strong. So I'm going Aegis of the Legion instead of Heart of Gold and Serenium. So it's going to give everybody a big advantage because it's about 6,000 gold worth of stats for only 2k. Coming in for a gank again on Aurelia. She's level 6, our Riven's level 5. Our Riven shouldn't have gone in, but she's getting pretty greedy for this kill. I mean, if your teammates are like this, really risky like that, I suggest you don't gank. Something like that could actually turn around. Aurelia could have gotten that kill easily, but of course she's not the brightest crayon, so something like that you don't want to gank for. Riven got so greedy there that basically she could have wasted my gank and gotten herself a disadvantage. So now I know in the future, hey, Riven's going to be really dumb and risky. Don't do it. Don't go for risky plays. Anyways, I'm going to keep going on an item build. Seeing as I'm going Aegis, I'm probably definitely going to want a Guardian's Angel on this, because I'm going to want round 2, so I can stand up again and give everybody the Aegis of the Legion bonus again. Wait, get off my desk. Anyways, you're going to want Sheen for damage output. Sheen is really important on Skarner. It gives your auto attacks a huge boost. Lee Sin tries to take my red, he really fails miserably at it. So I just pulled him in and kept auto attacking him. You don't even have to move when you pull somebody. I just pulled him in for the fun of it, really. And he's just gonna give me a free kill. I don't know why he tried to counter jungle somebody that is so incredibly strong. And as off of this, I definitely got Aegis of the Legion at least. Probably no Magic Mantle as well. Yeah, I got no Magic Mantle. I'm almost at my Merc Treads, so Aegis of the Legion, I'm almost at my Merc Treads, and I got a Philos already. I'm in a pretty good spot compared to their Lee Sin, who's only got his Wriggles right now. At the bottom, in the description, I'll put why Aegis of the Legion is good compared to a lot of other items, and from that you can basically make your own You can determine your own choice of what items you want. I always like Aegis of Legion. It's not really a choice for me. It's actually like Aegis of Legion is probably the best item. So here I'm going to get a double kill for sure. I have red buff. They're both slowed. You saw, or at least I saw, Lee Sin was coming up as I was going to kill Aurelia. So instead of going down for or going up for Aurelia, I went down for Lee Sin because I'm quicker than him. And I initiated a 2v2, in which case I was more health than both of them combined. And I knew for sure we'd win it. Regardless of if Riven got a kill or not, I would at least get 2. And if you're going 2 for 1, that's a good trade. I'm going to speed this up again. Hopefully I can push you guys into a team fight in this. Because right now, you see how ganking works. You see, I wasted her flash here. It's really threatening to get pulled by Skarner. This is going to be a sad moment. Lee Sin stole our blue. If you didn't see that. As I'm going for a gank on bot, we're unwarded, so this is probably a really bad idea. But at this point, I'm level 9 and I'm cocky as hell. Which you don't want to do, because our Ash Arrow completely missed. And I'm chasing down Orianna, and it's a bad idea. It's 4v2 right now, because our bottom lane isn't closer. Yeah, this shouldn't be happening, but of course I got greedy and I got overconfident. Something like that you don't want to do. It really passes, it passed Graves a blue buff, and it gave him like a 600 gold pot. Good news is it looks like our Zyro turned it around. So Zyra turned it around for us a little bit. I already got my Sheen here. I'm going to tell you what to build offensively. I already told you Guardians, Angel, Force of Nature, and anything else that can really mix into the team well. Aegis of Legion, Zhonya, not Zhonya's, I'm talking about Shirelia's. Aegis of Legion, Shirelia's, Reverie, and I already told you Guardians and Force of Nature. The main 4 items for defense. Offensive items, I would go either Wit's End or Trinity Force. I always prefer Trinity Force because it gives you a speed boost, gives you an auto attack boost, it gives you AP boost, which is sort of minuscule on Skarner, but you know it's still there. And it also gives you whenever you press Q, your auto attack does like 200 plus damage. So as you can see here, if I could catch up to Aurelia, I'm probably gonna kill her. Yeah, I pulled her in. You can see how far that range is, by the way, for the pull. There's also a glitch with Skarner pull. I don't know if I should be saying this because I don't want it fixed. I like this champion. But whatever, I'm gonna tell you guys because you're watching this video. If you got this far in the video, you deserve to know this. For champions like Ezreal or anybody that flashes, that disappears for a second and appears somewhere else, Skarner's ultimate says "fuck that, I don't give a shit," and it pulls them out anyways. So assuming your opponent flashes as you use your pull, it discounts their flash, and it counts your pull. So they're going to get pulled in from who knows where, all the way into you. So that's a pretty gay glitch if you're on the opponent team, or if you're against a Skarner. But if you are Skarner, it's pretty huge. I mean, you can take that into account every single time you gank an Ezreal. You're probably going to get him. Because no matter if you can W and flash at the same time, you're still going to pull him. You're going to pull him in from a mile away. And it's really hard to explain, but if you play a couple games of Skarner, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm suggesting you play Skarner. This guy's, I don't know if I said it yet in this video, he's borderline overpowered. It was really extended. She had a ward, but she was so overextended she couldn't do anything about it. She had a ward, by the way, you could have seen it on the map. She's pretty dead. I have red buff and I have Sheen, so every single one of my auto attacks is going to kill her. And you can see here I'm pinging Riven back. I told you this Riven is going to play really aggressive. I saw from the second gank I gave her, where she was trying to get the kill, which she was like 5 health, instead of just getting an assist. She tried to do it again. People like that, you don't want to take risky plays with. That wasn't risky at all. It was a pretty decent play for me. I was going to get a kill at least. So I'm back to the jungle. Oh, I didn't get to show you that. I should go back. Oh man, this camera.